Well guys, welcome back to JustEV. I'm Amit and on this channel we talk only about EVs and the future of EVs. Subscribe now and press the like button if you like our content. Now guys, the petrol prices are going high every year. In fact, if you look at the petrol prices few years back, it was like 70 rupees, 80 rupees, 100 and now it has even crossed 110 rupees at a few places. And the cost of traveling are going higher and EVs are going to be the future. But in India, we're going to face a few challenges as of now, which would be definitely solved by time, but then it depends on multiple factors. The first and foremost issue is the lack of charging infrastructure in India. The first question anyone who plans to switch from a petrol or a diesel car is whether there are charging points available everywhere or not. Well, that's a very valid question because we definitely look forward to EVs everywhere, but then as of now there are a very limited charging options, or you can say the charging option facilities all over the country. And if you are someone who's spending more than 15 to 20 lakh rupees on a new EV, then you would definitely be looking forward to a proper solution rather than just betting on something which is new. So definitely within 1 or 2 years the scenario would completely change in the country. Now coming to the next point is the cost of EVs. Whenever someone plans to buy a new EV, the first thing that stops them is the higher prices, and that's compared to the petrol vehicles, and this is definitely going to increase when the sales increase and the competition also increases. If you look at the earlier launch electric scooters like Ether, which was priced somewhere below 2 lakh rupees or even 1.5 lakh rupees, the prices were quite high. But now we have Ola and Simple Energy with almost better features comparatively, still at a better priced option, which means that definitely more competition, which means better for the consumers. And most people compare this with also the petrol vehicles, and that are still priced almost 30 to 40% lower. Yes, I'm talking about purchasing price, not the long-term ownership cost. Definitely in the long run, electric vehicles would mean better value, but in short, when a person is planning to buy an electric scooter, he would just look at the price of Activa and compare it with one of the recently launched electric scooter. So let's say Activa would cost him 60 to 70,000 rupees, while an Ether bike would cost him almost 1.5 lakh rupee, which is quite more than the double. Now the third point is about battery import. India has been importing billions of dollars of worth of battery every year, and that's just increasing because we are buying more and more EVs, and that's just increasing because we do not have the raw materials needed, which is lithium, cobalt and nickel. And unless we find a solution for this, the import duties will also be affecting the cost of EVs. Let's talk about resale. The whole concept of EV is quite new, but at the same time, the scooter batteries will be going out of warranty within 3 years or maybe at max to up to 4 years. And the buyers are worried about the cost in the future, which is when the warranty is out, and how much will they have to spend in order to replace these batteries. The answer is still unknown. Now let's talk about something which is more important, and there's a final point, which is range anxiety. Whenever you're traveling outstation with an electric car, you'd be, let's say you're getting a range of 250 kilometers, which is confirmed by the company. But let's say you are traveling for 400 kilometers, you know that you have to charge the vehicle at least somewhere midway. So you have to plan the charging time, you have to plan the charging location. And what if you are around 50 kilometers away from your charging point and you figure out that you might not be able to reach the charging point? You'll have to definitely plan a lot of things, and definitely these things are going to change when we have more and more charges on the road, like the way we have petrol and diesel stations all over the country within every 2 to 5 kilometer range. We might look at something in the future, but as of now, these are definitely few of the biggest problems faced by the EV industries. Now, if you are someone who can convert these into business, there are definitely many people who are already doing that. They are setting up charging stations, they are setting up different business options, and they are trying to make a big amount of money out of this. But we are in the middle of a big transformation, and if you could solve any of these problems, you can look at this as an opportunity. Maybe let's say you got some space outside your home, open land or something around your office space. You could just allow or set up a charging station and then make money out of it, because others would just come charge their vehicle and you will be making some amount of commission out of every single charge which is done. And definitely this is going to be the future, so you can start planning on how you could make money around all these issues. Again, do share your thoughts, what are your ideas, and how you could also help each other in this community, because we are looking forward to EVs in the future. That's it guys, I'm Amit and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.